What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. So, Knox Hill, last Friday, dropped a track with King Crooked.
So exciting.
And we have not covered a Knox Hill song in a while. And I figured what a perfect way to get the next
it's
Knox
been
Hill
busy.
reaction.
It's been
It's
busy.
been ridiculously busy. Plus, with us dropping down the amount of reactions we do a day, plus this entire past month was pretty much we were pretty much off. It felt like the entire month.
Really excited though. I am so happy that and maybe a smidgen bit jealous that all these people have gotten to work with, either Crook or Tech in the last year. Like, I think it's fabulous that these pillars of the rap community are willing to work with people that we have reacted to for so long. So this is exciting. This is definitely exciting.
Yes, it is. I would not be able to continue with this reaction without at some point saying, "Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory."
Right, it kind of had to come out, right?
For those of you that don't know, Matt Pat, which runs the Game Theorist channel, has a series called Game Theory, and that's immediately what I thought of.
That's his intro, yeah.
When I see the name of this song.
See,
it has nothing to do with the song.
I see Butterfly Effect, and I'm like, shit, are we doing the movie?
Well, no. So one of the things that I'm liking, Knox already straight out the gate, going with that old school music video vibe.
Look, yeah.
Name of the artist, and then has the name of the song, the album that it's on,
right,
and then who the director is. Super excited for this though, because it's Knox. We love Knox. We love King Crooked.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see what happens.
This should be the talented, Yeah. Well, let's see.
So we're going to react to this. If you guys have already seen it, if not, click the link in the description below, hop on over, do all the things, coming back, because we're coming to a reaction breakdown comedy channel. And what that means is we will pause for whatever we feel like pausing for.
Right.
It is time to slash and break it down. This is Knox Hill featuring King Crooked.
Game Theory.
Game Theory. Let's get it.
Game Theory. He's got cool murals around.
Ooh.
The block's hot, the app's cocked. I ain't one for opposition, but the dot's locked. If you competition, pop it with your composition. Coming if you compositions, Kama Sutra, you a fuck if you in the top spot. Some condom hymns, standing on your soapbox, honest thin. Nothing that you make replace all that common sense. Fuck the commas, man. Shh, gather around my table, this is quality time.
So apparently this is middle finger up music. All right, I love it.
I like the if you don't have common sense.
The Kama Sutra, you're fucked.
Which I also think is a double for a shout out to Common,
right?
The artist. I'm loving, by the way, the studio in the background with all the legendary people of assorted genres
that
of
artwork
whatever.
Is amazing.
Whoever
drew those is.
Yeah, like right here, you've got Jordan in the background. I think this might be Muhammad Ali. I don't know.
There's been quite a few famous people like that.
We've seen Nipsey Hussle. We've seen Pac, Jay-Z.
The murals, like the full-on wall murals. Like, where are you?
Right.
Very, very nice. Very artsy too. Like, I like this community. I like the dots. Because he had started talking about like the red dots of a sniper rifle type thing, but yeah.
But it also plays into what is called an ellipse. Ellipse.
Right.
Which is 3 dots.
Dot. Which
when you're
I use
having a conversation.
Fair amount.
I use it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
For me, it's that dramatic pause where my brain just goes, yeah, fuck it, I don't remember what you were gonna say. Yeah.
Right.
Like common sense, fuck the commas, man. Shh, gather around my table, this is quality time. You can try and bite my writtens on that novelty crime. These words are simmering, the product of the...
You could try and bite my writtens like a novelty crime, because it's novel. You right?
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, somebody trying to steal your work, dude? That was nice. I like it. It plays into the gather around my table. Like, very nice.
It was Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Quality time. You can try and bite my writtens on that novelty crime. These words are simmering, the product of the poverty line. Had no plate, I had to make it, yeah, the pottery mine. So weed up, it's hunting season in my 16, sticking to the clips, slick 'em fit to squeeze, sticky ribs, hit a lick and dip you in a pickle in the middle of my feast. Bitch, please, I'm a boss, you in a boat, you just hope the least. Burn that bridge with Knox, now you overseas. Man, I'm pissed.
Okay. I love the scheme. Both his table, basically, like the food scheme, the simmering, his poverty, and then he had to make his own plate, that kind of stuff. But it still ties into the basically gun bars that he was using in the first verse that he then picked back up. Very nice.
I'm a boss, you in a boat, you just hope the least. Burn that bridge with Knox, now you overseas. Man, I'm pissed off, been a minute though. I've been up, still ain't feeling cynical. Don't you ever disrespect, get your neck bent. Snatch your rocks, grab your watch, snatch your necklace. Abort the ops, unless you out in Texas. Connect the blocks and we dip, call that Tetris. Connect the blocks and we dip, call that Tetris. We hit the blocks and we dip, bitch, I'm Tetris. Metal prisons are detrimental for credit fixtures. Pedal systems have been assembled to set up victims. Geppetto's gimmicks, they bend the pedals and sell you wishes. This rebel wisdom with pen and pencil gives ghetto vision. I'm on point like a pyramid scheme. I'm on this joint like I'm bending the knee. No pointing pen into me. If you gon' send it, I put a pull what you represented. Cap and Hill bust and leave you stretched out like a filibuster. Hey. Woo! Never the winner, I'm better with sin as a menace. Whether the gimmicks are spending my winners in Venice. Never no limits, I love it, the Reynolds can let you pretend it's a finish. Like cold winners in Finland, no limits like tenant cold dinners with critics. Whole system been bent as shit, since back on Warby Kendrick. You Mesolithic, I'm metaphysics, my meta's different, I'm better fitted. Just step up with it, check the soul of my kicks, my city's represented. Man, I'm pissed off, been a minute though.
Is that a shoe store?
I think so.
Or is that just your closet, dude?
I'm pretty sure it's a
The
shoe
fuck?
store.
I mean, like, I was so focused on the art the first couple of times, I didn't even see all the shoes lined up, and now I see the shoes lined up, and I'm really.
Now, I'm wondering how much of this is also a double to shout out historically legendary hip-hop acts, artists.
I think it is.
Because I think I've noticed he's mentioned quite a few names. One of the ones I just recently picked up being No Limit.
Right. There's been some others that I've caught. Common was one of the first ones, and then since then, I think there's at least one other, other than No Limits. But it makes sense.
He also just brought up Kendrick as well.
Yeah, it makes sense with all the artwork that he's being filmed with, and so on and so forth. I do like that the flow switches have been impressive. Like that, what is it? The start of the second verse, third verse, changed the flow, but it was almost a build up because he kept going and then kind of dropping off, dropping off, and then he just went full speed. Like I like it. I like it.
Soul of my kicks, my city's represented. Man, I'm pissed off, been a minute though. I've been up, still ain't feeling cynical. Don't you ever disrespect, get your neck bent. Snatch your rocks, grab your watch, snatch your necklace. Abort the ops, unless you out in Texas. Connect the blocks and we dip, call that Tetris. Connect the blocks and we dip, call that Tetris. We hit the blocks and we dip, bitch, I'm Tetris.
Very nice.
I thought Crook was in it.
Extended version out now.
Oh! Why would you do this?
Well, now we just have to look it up.
You probably couldn't get Crook for the
Music video.
All right, looks like we're going to Spotify. God.
I do love the reference to Tetris. Now, I was one of those people that absolutely never learned the correct way to play in terms of knowing what I was doing.
Right.
You know. But I also wasn't allowed a Game Boy, so it was one of those things that anytime I went to the dentist, our dentist had them for the kids that were waiting.
Right.
All right.
All right, let's.
Written on a novel in it all.
Let's hide wherever Jekyll is.
Hyde and Jekyll already?
All right, so he's got the middle verse, and
I heard Jekyll
The
and Hyde
extended
already. All right. I'm here for it.
all right, we're just listening to Crook's verse. We'll talk.
All right.
Out in Texas, connect the blocks and we dip, call that Tetris. Connect the blocks and we dip, call that Tetris. We hit the blocks and we dip, bitch, I'm Tetris.
Bitch, I'm Tetris, connected effortless. When we slide, best hide wherever Jekyll is. You pissing in the wind, the arrogance. You pissing in the wind, the air against. Double entendres while you puffing some guy.
I caught it the first
The
time.
air against. That's great. That's so gross, too.
I love this. I love that so many of the lyrical artists include the explaining the rhyme in the rhyme.
I mean, like, I love it and I don't love it. Like, I like it when they do it, but not so frequently that you're like...
The very first time I can remember any artist doing it was Eminem.
Right.
That I can remember. I'm not saying others haven't. But
no, it's just the one that stood out to you.
But he had that line where he was like... and I was just checking the mail. Get it? Checking the mail.
Right.
And that's the first time I remember anyone explaining.
Well, yeah.
Now, like I said, it might have happened
before. It's
before.
funny when they are so... like, they point it out, but it's also like, did you not understand the words coming out of my mouth kind of mentality. I do like the you better hide wherever Jekyll is.
Right.
Ganja. I was fucking Lashonda like I'm up in Wakanda. Black pussy cat, I'm even humping a blonde one in the passenger seat. The whole pumping my shotgun. I go apocalypse when I'm rocking the populace. You thought you was next to me like you was watching through Oculus. I could just check marks like a shopping list. Cloud hopping, just kick it in grease on some soccer shit. Papadopoulos. Man, I hit raw. Our boyfriend a hoe. He catch a hook through the jaw. No fishing pole. Ghetto life is all I saw. Bunch of criminal. Now I'm a big boss. Nigga with the illest flow.
Man, I'm pissed off.
Okay.
I've been still ain't feeling cynical. Don't do Tetris. We hit the pen and pencil gives gatherers. Dog.
You just checking?
Blacks and we dip. Bitch.
All right, I was
Right.
just making sure it didn't like he didn't have like a
Right.
second part to. Okay.
Fabulous.
I will say a little disappointed that Crook wasn't in the video portion, his verse, because I just made this reaction really weird.
Well, I mean, whatever.
But on the other hand, I can also understand. I
weird.
at the same time, I can appreciate Knox not just throwing random shit showing up
Right.
while Crook's like if Crook wasn't available for an actual video. So I definitely understand.
Absolutely understandable, but fabulous verse. I like that he pointed out that he is basically the king of double entendres. I do appreciate that. Now, Knox also had another couple of bars that I didn't point out while we were there, but were just very well constructed in the lead up, and then like him being the pinnacle, call him a pyramid scheme, fucking fabulous, you know. Couple bars like that. Honestly, Knox is very, I want to say he almost does the shit that we had to do in 5th grade that I hated so much, which was the diagramming, like sentence paragraph diagramming. Do you remember having to do that?
I was public school, so we didn't.
Well, we had to.
We aren't smart.
This wasn't smart, but we had to take apart a sentence in terms of structure, pointing out, you know, what each thing was, adjective, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I kind of yes and no. We didn't like diagram it, but
We
talked about it.
Redundant and awful as far as I'm concerned. But my teacher was super into it. But Knox has a brain that works like that. Like, he is able to take things apart and see each piece as he's going, and then also see how that affects the greater whole. And you can really tell when he's in his element and actually enjoying what he's putting out, that he took the time to study not only like the message he wanted to get across, but like the structure of the whole thing. So very nicely done. Very nicely done.
yeah, you guys killed it. It's always a treat.
Yeah.
To react to Knox. Because he is so good at breaking things down.
That's part of...
And especially as of late, because we don't do the breakdowns as deep as we used to, because...
People don't want to watch half hour, 45 minutes of us.
Literally, the longer our videos are, the less retention time we get.
Right.
So when we have like 30, 40-minute videos, it's like a minute to 45 seconds to a minute of viewer
People
time.
Watching, yeah.
So we've kind of dialed it down a little bit and just kind of hit the ones that really impact us that we feel are super impressive. Not that they aren't all impressive, but so yeah, it almost feels like a letdown going into a Knox song and not making it a 40-minute reaction.
I know.
But
and we could, but nobody would watch it then. And honestly, I'd prefer that anybody who doesn't know Knox or Crook that shows up on our channel watches it, gets impressed, and goes and seeks out the artists, you know? So, anyway, fabulous job. Fabulous job. And I am super proud of you, Knox, that you were able to work with such a legend. That's incredible.
Yes. All right, so if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Knox Hill and King Crooked's game theory? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
I also recommend that you go listen to it in its full format so that it's not quite as confusing.
Right.
Although I didn't think it was that confusing, but it would probably be nice flowing.
We just Pulp Fictioned it a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll be all right.
Yeah. Anyway, push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
We love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Cannot wait to see you to pray people later.